Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, but I'm back. This video is all about the Peachtober challenge that probably a lot of you are also working on at the moment. The first prompt I started illustrating was Daisy, which was also the first on the challenge. And I did have multiple sketches for this one, but I decided to go with this idea of a floating island. I took inspiration from wind turbines and turned them into big daisies. And I tried to create a story as well around this illustration with a kid exploring and arriving at this island and looking at it through a telescope. I have added here the final sketch for you to have a look at. I then continued working on Paw. I felt like I didn't have a very good idea for Sparkle, so I just decided to skip that and get onto Paw. And I thought this idea was actually quite interesting. I thought that the whole illustration could actually look like a paw. I added a dog at the bottom and then I made the other bits look like its thoughts. Basically, again, trying to build a story in my head around this dog thinking about all this food that he would love to eat. So here, I think I kind of struggled to illustrate the fur in my sketch. I still had no idea how I would do it in the final illustration, and you will actually see that I've kind of kept a very similar. I don't think I've ever drawn dogs before, so this was quite challenging for me, but I still tried to push through and I'm happy with how the final illustration turned out. So the food I thought a dog could enjoy would be a bone, some pasta, a carrot, and then the original idea was peanut because I've seen a lot of people making their dog eat peanut butter, but apparently it's not very safe for them to eat peanuts. So I just in the end decided to kind of turn it into something different that you will see later. So for the prompt sky, as you can see, I had two ideas. One that was more simple and the other one slightly more complex. In the end, I did go with a more complex one, also because it was a continuation from the illustration for the prompt Daisy. And I thought that it would be really cool to create a story with 2 illustrations. Drawing people was something I really wanted to challenge myself at for this challenge, so I'm glad I got to also draw the kid in different poses as well. For the prompt sketch, I really wanted also the final artwork to look very sketch-like, so I really tried to approach this in a less refined way. I did try to draw a few different subjects, but then I decided to go for the bonsai, and I'm really glad I did. I also really love all the other ones. Later on in the video, I will share the final artwork, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Hey everyone, Elisa from the future here, as in the video. There is also actually another illustration I did for another prompt, Fawn, that I didn't get to record. So I'm just gonna show the final sketch here. As you can see, it is not a square. I have actually animated it, so I had to create a longer background so that I could create the pan of the scene. But this will all make sense when you will see the final artwork. Afternoon everyone. So today it's 2 days, I think, until the first day of Peachtober. So I really need to start with some colour. I think color-wise, this was probably the illustration I struggled the most with, alongside sky. I think I was actually happy with how the bottom part of the dog fur was looking, and in general the body, but there was something in his face that it just didn't sit right with me, so I had to work on it for a while before it actually felt right. I also had to add here the ground because it just felt like something was missing. I definitely think that made it better, but also I do feel like this is probably my least favorite illustration I did, but I'm still happy with the result. For the other final artwork, I'm just gonna share them here. So you will be able to see. Unfortunately, some of the footage got corrupted because I had some issues with my laptop, so I lost some footage. So far I had so much fun creating this work. I am looking forward to continue working on the challenge. I think I'll just have a little break as I will be away. I'm very excited to do some more prompts. I believe that they really challenged me, and I'm very happy with how a lot of them turned out so far. and please do share which one is your favorite in the comments, and if you would like also to go over to my Instagram and maybe drop a like or two. That would be awesome. If you also want to follow me there as well, I'll leave my profile in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed seeing my process and the work I created for Peachtober, and I'll see you in the next video.